Dribbling, passing, and sometimes fighting. This is what wheelchair basketball is about. Daniela plays for the Aarhus Vikings. We met Daniel ahead of his practice. After the season break, he and his team are preparing for their first match. For him, the sport is more than just a hobby.
I love basketball. Everything I do is about basketball. My family says they have to cut me off sometimes because I talk too much basketball.
When Daniel was 15 years old, he started with basketball. This was the beginning of his career that also allowed him to spend a year playing in Italy. Daniel has been in a wheelchair his whole life.
I was born like that. I'm one of the good ones. Yeah, I'm not, no accident. I was born like that because I don't get enough air when my mom gave birth to me. And I always feel like it is what it is. God made me this way and I'm happy.
The Aarhus Vikings practice twice a week and they currently have about 15 active players. In fact, the Vikings are the oldest wheelchair club in Denmark. The members' ages go from 15 years old to even 65. But no matter how young or old, they all agree on one thing. Daniel is a great addition to the team.
He fills the room whenever he gets in it, and he is very motivated, and it affects all of the players on the team, especially the young ones.
The team has a very positive spirit. Off the court, they all have their own lives. But once they are playing together, Daniel considers them family. Seeing his team motivates Daniel to go to the practice. But the sport is also a relief for him.
When I was a kid, before I played basketball, my father said I was like a crazy guy who has too much energy and I couldn't use it in a positive way. And now I use it in a positive way.
Well, it took me about 5 times to actually hit the basket. Let's hope that Daniel and his team are doing better today. Right now, they're warming up, but the tension in here is rising because in a few minutes the game is about to start.
Today, the Vikings are playing against the Viborg Dankers. The wheelchairs that the players use are designed for the sport. The seat is lower and the wheels are angled outward. Ahead of the game, most of the players arrive around 9 a.m., but some of them got up even earlier.
I went here like 7:30 to shoot because just what I do before a game. Come in early, get some shots up because they warm up, and I'm ready to go now.
The last minutes before the match, the team gets together one last time, and Daniel already has a game plan.
Play defense. Defense wins the games, not the offense. So if we play hard defense, we're gonna win.
Vikings! Ja, og så bliver du mere der, ja. Keeper scorer dernede, og hjemmeholder Vikings scorer der. God kamp, vi er klar.
Now Daniel and his teammates will see if all the effort and the practice sessions are paying off. Daniel says, for him it's all about winning. He spent the whole 40 minutes on the court, helping the team with his speed and points. The Vikings had no problem taking the lead. In the end, they were the clear winners. For Daniel, it's easy to describe his feelings after the match.
Relieved that we won because that I thought that it would be a tough game because that I saw in the paper they have a strong team and 2 of the guys didn't show up, so I'm glad that easy won.
A good day and a well-deserved win for Daniel and the Aarhus Vikings.